as we lose estrogen in our body, we also lose our libido or our desire to have sex. And that can be a shameful thing. So let's talk about some things that we can do to enhance our sexual desire when we're really not feeling it.
Did you push record?
Thank you for joining us once again on Our Second Act with Paige and Silka. Today we continue our series on sexual shame, and joining us again is sexual health advocate and the creator of Sex Butter, Bonnie Gayle. Bonnie, thanks for joining us.
Oh my God, thanks for having me, Silka. I always love talking to you.
Well, these segments, I tell you, it's been interesting, and we will link to our previous ones, specifically on different topics of sexual shame. Today, and Bonnie and I were chatting off camera, and one of the things that we didn't really consider, both Bonnie and I are in a time of our life where we want to have the best sex of our life. We're enjoying it. What we also remembered that a time where we weren't, and that's what we want to talk about today, for especially those of you who are in relationships and have that loss of sex drive due to aging, menopause, etc. Bonnie, talk to us about that.
So a lot of times what ends up happening is as we lose estrogen in our body, we also lose our libido or our desire to have sex. And that can be very shameful, because if your partner is wanting to have sex all the time, or just even regularly, and you have no desire and you're not even in your body and you don't even want it, that's a shameful thing, and that can be a shameful thing. So let's talk about some things that we can do to enhance our sexual desire when we're really not feeling it. The first thing is that you need to get out of your head and into your body. So there's two things that I love to do that are really quick things that you can do in 5 minutes or less. And the first thing is to put my headphones on, put my music on, and start dancing around to the music that I love, and I'm rocking around, and it's great, and I love it. The other thing is I have like a little mini trampoline called a rebounder. And so a lot of times I'll put my headphones on and I'll start jumping on the trampoline and get into my body. And all of a sudden I'm into my body, and my body's like getting excited and it's starting to feel things. So I love to do that. Now that I've gotten out of my head and into my body, I love Sex Butter. So this is where I would take a little dollop of Sex Butter, which we've talked about on different episodes of your show, that has like a little minty mixture in it, and literally rub it around on your fingers and massage it inside your vagina, on the walls, all over on the clitoral area. And now within seconds, your body has woken up. So you physically woke up the rest of your body, and now you woke up your vagina, and you are starting to feel frisky. And so I love giving people hints on that, because this is something we could do in like literally under 10 minutes, and it's fun.
Yeah, no, exactly. And that, of course, of the greater picture, I mean, with me, in my 40s, I had no sex drive. It was just gone. I was content or expected never to have sex again. And I know there's thousands of women out there that feel just like it. Of course, for me, and I believe for you as well, the bioidentical hormones are huge, in getting to the root issue of that, because of the testosterone that we lose. Nobody ever talks about female testosterone, because that's not accepted in Western protocol. So that, coupled with just what you described, just changing your mindset and just opening up yourself to the possibility that, believe me, it can all change.
Right. Well, and when you get out of your head and into your body, like, you're getting your blood flow going throughout your body. So it's going everywhere. So it's, you know what I mean? So, and then you just put a little dab of Sex Butter on, and then now it's like focused into that area. So it's like, whoa, it's like, okay, I'm going to have some fun now. And that's what it's all about. It's like, I think that, when we get older, it is not easy to have sex for like long extended periods of time. Like, you can't go for like 2 and 3 hours like you used to. So it's really important that you find things and find ways to really have fun and have pleasure, and that your body is going along with it. Like your body's like, yeah, I'm in it.
Well, Bonnie, we've talked, primarily right now about women and loss of desire, which and that is very prevalent again because of the hormonal changes. But men go through the same thing, maybe not as drastic as we do. What about loss of libido for men?
So loss of libido for men actually is really the same thing. It's, getting out of your head and into your body. So like literally it's getting your blood flow going. So doing something similar, like maybe you're not going to dance around in the living room because that's kind of not a guy thing, but like you could jump on a trampoline, right? You could definitely jump on a trampoline for a little while, like 5 minutes and rock out to some music. And then literally like applying a little bit of sex butter on your penis, because remember, you want to start feeling yourself down there too. And so getting that blood flow focused to that area, that's what gets a man hard. That's what allows a man to stay hard.
Well,
So
and what Bonnie's talking about with sex butter is there is a minty texture, not texture, but feel,
mixture.
yeah, to it that tingles.
That's right. It has a little wake up call there. So it kind of wakes you up down there. And I love that, about it. Like I love being woken up.
Yeah, and this is not, and we've done a separate segment on it. I'll link to it. But sex butters, Bonnie actually formulated this for severe vaginal atrophy, and that's why we keep talking about it on this show, because it is something very natural or organic that can give immediate and pleasant relief. Maybe not in very extreme cases, but certainly in dryness when you're experiencing that. Correct?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, Bonnie, to wrap up today's segment on loss of libido, I think we want to acknowledge that there is lots of shame around that.
Yeah.
Tell us what you want to leave our viewers with.
Well, so I really want you to not feel broken just because you're not feeling, a big sexual desire. So, like I said, if this is something you are facing, get out of your head and into your body. 5 minutes. I gave you the tips, right? Try a little sex butter. Literally, it will change your life. Literally, just a little bit topically, and all of a sudden you're feeling yourself down there, and it's like a whole new surprise.
Well, thank you, Bonnie. We will link to all of your information. We will link to sex butter.
Yes.
And if you do want to get in touch with Bonnie directly, again, we will have her information in the video description below. And we'll see you next time on Our Second Act with Paige and Silka. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you found this information helpful. For more information about taking charge of your sexual health after 50, please visit our website, secondact.tv. And if you haven't already done so, take just one quick second and subscribe to our channel. Button's right over here.